Welcome back to Next Top Singer. We are still in the casting round. Please watch episode 1 for an introduction. To make it in, you have to get a yes signal from at least 2 of the judges. 2 no signals means you are out. If you make it in, please read the description for instructions, and don't forget to confirm your role.
Baby, you disgust me, and I could easily lie, but I didn't. Honey, you're disgusting, and I could easily lie, but I don't care how much you fix your hair. Your personality still sucks, because your looks can't save you, but they can enslave you. No wonder you're single, love.
85, Jäeger, that is a contention. And it's not
that's a big
Jäeger, it's Jäeger, because it's an L.
It's Jäeger.
No, Jäeger. Don't
like,
you see the
L? He's got moves like Jäeger.
It's not an A, it's a L.
He's got moves like Jäeger. He's got moves like Jäeger.
No, I'm gonna say Jäeger. It sounds German, or like the German liquor Jägermeister.
I'll say Jaguar. Jaguar.
Yeah. Welcome to Europe.
So, half an audition, and while there's some nice to stay in, there's a big flat note in the middle of it. I feel like if we had the whole minute, there might have been enough to say yes. It's on the edge, because there's some stuff that we can use in there, but I wasn't quite getting enough to convince me.
Yeah, I completely agree. It was way too short. The higher notes sounded strained, but I could hear a country voice in there, so I was on the fence, actually, and I gave this a 4.5, so my no is not non-negotiable.
I didn't really have any notes. I just said I thought that there was enough of a voice to move on, because I think there is a structure there that can be worked with. That's all I said.
Well, since I was on the fence and we have so many contestants already, then I'm pretty ready to say no right now. If it were longer, then I might have given it a yes. That might have tipped me over. But you can't really get away with short auditions like that when there are so many people to try to make us remember them.
Yeah, that's why I always say, if we give you a minute, take it. I mean, I don't know why somebody gave us like 15 seconds at one time. Yeah. Why would you do that? Why? Why wouldn't you give us the best of your voice? It's almost like you're scared. Like, you give us 15 seconds. Why? Because you think if you go any longer, you know you're going to sound worse the more you go? No, honey.
I'm Jake, and I'm going to be singing Lovejoy's Oh Yeah, You're Gonna Cry. You got the same eyes as your father, and you carry the same kind of temper too. Oh, what a shame for the people of the community. Favorite things, fight and a lager. Name a better way to spit out a jar or two. Oh, he's a model, Susan, through and through, you know. But I quite like your girlfriend. How the fuck she end up with you? You know, we talk about all the dumb shit you do. In the back room of the bar, in the back seat of my car. I'm the ending, she's the start. Well, now, you need to calm down. What good's this energy? When you devote it to me, why not be a little more friendly? Now, you need to calm down. Does she still think of me? say my name in her sleep. I thought you knew her better than me.
Okay, so Jake, there was a lot of talk singing in this, and that's a song choice issue. There was no energy, which is ironic because you sang What's Good This Energy. So yeah, really think about energy and song choice when you audition.
The singing was kind of the same energy as talking at the beginning, i.e. there was no energy, no dynamics. There's a voice there, but the audition didn't give us as much to go on.
I couldn't tell where the intro stopped and the song started. It was like the lyrics are just being read at me, which is not really what I want from an entry, to be honest.
Hello, I'm Eli, also known as Glitch Chord. Today I'm going to be singing Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. I'm a little nervous about this round because I can't do mixing or production or play any instruments, but I really hope I make it this round so that way I can really shine in their next rounds. I can use all my mixing, production skills, play any instrument I'd like, and I really think I'd do better in the later rounds. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoy. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter, Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Oh, this is a contention. Absolutely. Okay, Mark, let's start nice with this one.
Okay, so there's definitely some issues. I'm getting nice sustain, and there's attempts to tweak the phrasing and add some swagger to it. It's a yes for me, right on the edge, but needs a lot of polishing on the technical side of things going into the next round.
Yeah, so Glitch Chord, I said that you have an artistic expression, which is good. You have a light vibrato, but this was very off-pitch. I didn't recognize the song, and this is a very well-known song, so that's not a good thing. You mentioned that you really wanted to get to next round because you wanted to show more of your production and such, but this is a singing competition, and based on this audition, I really can't put you through.
Mark basically said everything that I was going to say, so I guess there's really no point in repeating it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of glad that he did go through because I'm kind of curious about that production that he talked about, but I have to judge on the singing and not on the external factors.
I was fine with the men who would come into her life now and again. I was fine 'cause I knew that they didn't really matter until you. I was fine when you came and we fought like it was all some silly game over her, who she'd choose. After all those years, I never thought I'd lose. It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? You won, and she chose you, and she loved you, and she's gone. It's over, isn't it? Why can't I move on? You shouted out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet, you take your aim. Far away, you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You sleep in your office instead, with only the memories of when you were mine. I hope that you
To be honest, I heard wiener quality in this. There was a lot of reverb or an echoey room, but this is definitely a cut from an existing recording. There is dynamics, emotion and sustain and a stunning vibrato. I love how you faded away in the end with that vibrato. And this is the only good cover of this song I have ever heard in this competition. So that's obviously a really good score.
All right. I said I'm not going to say it because you know what I'd end up saying.
Reverb, reverb. How unusual.
I said
I'll just say it already.
I'll just say very nice voice. I really like the voice. I'm just not going to say it, and I'm just going to say yes.
We know your opinion anyway.
Exactly. So I'm just going to say yes, and that's it.
Okay, so too much reverb. No doubt about that.
I actually
No doubt
agree.
about that. But hey, okay, we're all on the same boat about that one. I love the tone. My big problem with this and why the score doesn't match what you guys are putting out, in big capital letters, I've got calm down. It's supposed to be light and bouncy and float a little bit, and it's like the whole thing's trying to be forced through. You're adding dynamic that doesn't need to be there. Just back off it a little bit. It's tough when you do something for musical theatre and that you kind of feel the need to perform it, but don't overperform. Let the softness be there. And that's why I couldn't score it as high as I would like. Tone great, dynamic needs a lot of work.
Okay, sure. I mean, the reverb was bad, but I think it was actually the room that she was recording in, because I could hear that it was a cut from an existing recording. So, but yeah, the room is important, which room you're recording, so.
Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that deathless death, or good God, let me give you my life.
Actually, this one I was on the fence about, so my green is kind of in the middle, depending on... Okay, it's gonna be a no then. Sure. Yeah, Max certainly didn't use the max limits.
I've been having dreams, jumping on the trampoline, flipping in the air. I never land, just float there. As I'm looking up, suddenly the sky erupts. Flames light the trees, spread the fallen leaves. Now they're right upon me. Wait, if I'm on fire, how am I so deep in love? When I dream of dying, I never feel so loved.
Jingling merrily away, we'll be singing and ringing, and then just maybe you'll be mine. Can we take time, make a beeline for the borderline? Baby, gooey gumdrops, lollipops, your sugar's all I got, so don't stop. Like it or not, you're all I got, straight to the top, it don't stop. Oh, the mistletoe is hanging over me and you and me together. I hope this means forever. Hold me by the firelight, it's shining bright. I'm feeling so much better, you and me together. Oh, the mistletoe is hanging over me and you and me together. I hope this means forever. Hold me by the firelight, it's shining bright. I'm feeling so much better, you and me together.
I've been at it with my homies, it don't matter, you don't know me. I've been rolling with my team, we the illest on the scene. I've been riding around the city with my squad. I've been riding around the city with my squad. We just posting, getting crazy, living like this is so amazing. Hold up, take a step back when we roll up, cause I know what? We've been loyal, we the fans, we the ones you trustin'. Won't hesitate to go straight to your head like a concussion. I know I've been bustin', no discussion for my family. No hesitation through my scope, see my enemy like what's up? Hold up, we finna reload up. Yes, I reload up, I know what up, I know what up.
Ooh, did I really do this? Yeah, now I remember why I gave this a 1. Can you guess why? I mean, where does the points come from? Because this was literally no singing. 0 singing is 0 points, but a 0 is reserved for an absent entry. So I have to give this a 1. That said, I do have more respect for rappers after I tried it myself, because it does take talent, so you did a great job with that actually. But this is a singing competition and not a rapping competition.
I didn't really put any notes down. The rapping is very commendable because rapping is not easy, but I would have liked to have heard you singing. But you do have a very rich and nice quality to your voice, so I bet you do have a very nice singing voice. I just didn't get to hear it.
But we gotta hear the singing. I mean, that's the whole point of this.
That's what I said. That's why I said no.
Yeah, but you still give a 4.5. I mean, where do the points come from? I don't understand.
I didn't want to be mean, so
okay.
I'm not a mean judger. I don't think I've ever given anything lower than like a 3, so.
I think you have given a 2, but that's the slowest you have ever done.
I don't think I've given a 2.
Maybe it's just watch the previous episodes again.
That might have been that might have been a day. That might have been a day that I was really crabby.
Okay, sure. Okay, Mark, so where do your points come from?
Okay, this is a very me thing, which
of course.
I'm sure is going to surprise absolutely no one. I mean, I would love to say yes to a rapper at some point and put them through into the next round just to throw something really fresh into the mix and have like a rap singing hybrid kind of thing. That would be incredible. It's kind of like when Aria did the kind of operatic thing. It's just different. But the flow was off and it was rushed and it wasn't singing. So I've got no leg to stand on whatsoever to even try and push that.
Yeah, I'm just surprised this wasn't 3 once, but okay.
It's because I'm trying to do a thing, that's all.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, something inside of me makes me move when I hear that groove. My mom tells me no, but my feet tell me go. It's like a drummer inside my heart. So, don't make me wait one more moment for my life to start. I love you, Baltimore. Every day's like an open door. Every night is a fantasy. Every sound's like a symphony. And I promise, Baltimore, that someday when I take to the floor, the world's gonna wake up and see. Gonna wake up and see Baltimore and me.
I've got myself a notion, one I know that you'll understand, to set the world in motion by reaching out for each other's hands. Maybe we'll discover what we should have known all along. Hey, one way or another, together's where we both belong. If we listen to each other's hearts, you'll find we're never too far apart. And maybe love is the reason why, for the first time ever, we're seeing it eye to eye.
Ooh, this one we really gotta talk about, because it's a very high score there.
Well, my high score is kind of like my high score is a stupid reason.
Okay. Even more interesting.
It's just because it's the Goofy movie theme. I love the Goofy movie.
Seriously.
It's one of my favorite movies. I love that movie so much.
But did he live up to it though?
Actually, I really loved his voice. I think he did an excellent job doing the Goofy movie. Like, if you really listen to his voice, you'd actually think that he was the singer of the Goofy movie, in my opinion. I thought he did a really good job. If it wasn't for the Goofy movie, I probably would have given him a 7.5 or an 8, but because of the Goofy movie, I gave him a 9. So, yeah. And I stand by it.
Alrighty, so Mark.
So I love the hint of breakup in your voice when you really push it, although don't forget about being soft. We need a range of dynamic in there, and I think I had to listen back to the original to make sure that there was dynamic in that you could have worked off, and from what I remember, yes, there was. So that's my main sticking point on it.
Yeah, and
movie.
Okay, to be honest, my first impression from the first phrase was this is wiener quality, but I might have been fooled by the reverb because it does thicken your voice. And the runs were out of control, but you have a lot of energy and projection in this. So it's still a pretty high score, but not a 9. I reserve that for entries that really blow me away but aren't quite perfect, so.
The Goofy movie.
Grow up. No, don't
I'll
actually.
never grow up.
No, I love Disney as well, but this is not a nostalgia competition. So.
The Goofy movie. It's the one nostalgia I'll never let go.
Okay,
No,
sure.
I don't think I've seen it.
I have it recorded on a VHS when I was little. I think I have seen it at some point.
I loved you once silent in misery is all I knew, trying so to keep my love from showing, all the world not knowing you loved me too. Yes, loved me in a lonesome silence, your heart filled with dark despair, knowing love I'm in you forever, and I'd never, never know the flame was there.
I was kind of leaning towards no, just because the song she used, believe it or not, it's a high school solo ensemble song. And that's actually the one that I did for solo ensemble when I was in high school. And it was so timid, but I'll let her go through. I'll let her through.
Counting days since your love up and got lost on me. And every breath that I've been taking since you left feels like a waste on me. Oh, I've been holding on to hope that you'll come back when you can find some peace. 'Cause every word that I've heard spoken since you left feels like a hollow street. I've been told to get you off my mind, but I hope I never lose the bruises that you left behind. Oh my Lord, I need you by my side. There must be something in the water, 'cause every day it's getting colder. And if only I could hold you, you keep my head from going under.
you bring it right back in the second half. Low register clearly doesn't suit, and you stumbled over the timing there as well, but once you opened up with your voice and really went for it, that's when things came alive for you. So I think it needs to be selective about what ranges you're sitting in, but based on that second 30 seconds, yeah, it's a comfortable yes from me.
Yeah, Nana Bread, I actually think it was a cop-out to take an easy part of the song instead of the bridge, where you really have to show power and that breakup in the voice that Mark loves. But I think you have a beautiful voice. I love your vibrato. It's one of the most beautiful higher ranges of the guys actually, and I love the runs as well. But I think it was a cop-out the way you did that, so I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
Oh, Nana Bread was a yes. Why do I have Nana Bread down as a no?
You can just change that now then.
Yeah, Nana Bread's a yes. Nana Bread was actually a 6 and a yes.
Okay, so he got feedback anyway, even though that wasn't a contention.
Sorry!
You did that on purpose.
He put that bottle to his head and pulled the trigger. And finally drank away her memory. Life is short, but this time it was bigger than the strength he had to get up off his knees. We found him with his face down in the pillow, with a note that said, I love her till I die. And when we buried him beneath the willow, the angel sang a whiskey lullaby. La 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 la. La 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 la.
I think the foundation is there, but I think it just needs to be honed in more. I don't know. I just think there was a lot of pitch issues. I had to struggle with this one really hard. Usually when it's a definite no, it's usually like a 4, 4.5. But this one was my 5, which is usually a maybe, and I'm going to let the boys fight it out. To get a 5, even though it's still a no, it's like a pretty high score for me. So it's definitely a don't give up and try again. For me, I just don't think the voice is quite ready, but the boys disagree with me, it looks like, so that's good for you.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a tentative yes, and you showed off some of the tools that you've got, and I think it's just a confidence thing, and I feel like if you'd gone for it with confidence, some of those pitch issues and the technicals might have just sorted themselves out. I could be wrong, and like we say, love to prove me wrong. We'll see in the next round, but I think if you really just take hold of it and go for it, you can iron out a few of those problems.
Yeah, so Connor, I said that you have emotion in this, there's a nerve in your voice, and the vibrato helped that definitely. And I like your vocal fry in this as well, and that also contributed to the emotion. But it was rather pitchy to me, so I can't give it too high of a score, but it's still a yes.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more auditions in the next episode. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.